Hello and welcome for T for Tarot, where for Tarot stands for I'm here for the walkthroughs, okay? I'm here for the readings. I am here for the pick of cards. I'm here for the deck reviews, but ultimately I am here for the healing. I am here for the guidance, and I am here to do the work. So what we have here today, I have my very first ever Oracle deck, the Isis Oracle, and I have my very first tarot deck. Well, it actually came out. This is the As Above, So Below deck. So it was, I got the big box where it was two decks in one. So one is kind of like the cosmic aspect of everything, and then this one is the down to earth aspect of it. And it just so happens that these two, I haven't touched these decks in years. You hear me? Fun story, okay? When it comes to this Isis Oracle, I'm gonna go ahead and open it. All right, so funny story about the Isis Oracle. All right, I picked it up and I thought it was super cute. It comes with, it shows, there we go. It had the cards on the back, you know, thought it was super cute. Matter of fact, let me read it. It says, these messages from Goddess Isis, sacred priestess, initiate, magician, and healer will guide you on the path of spiritual self-mastery, helping you reactivate your own soul talents of healing, magic, and more. Explore her powerful, practical teachings to help you navigate through the experiences and challenges in your daily life. So when I first got into tarot and oracle, I wasn't 100% sure how this went. So of course, you know, it gives you the spreads, the cards, and then it gives you the not the initiation, but it goes into tell you how to consecrate your deck, and you know how to bond with it, and you know all those different things. And when it said, oh, you need to call on the goddess Isis to bond with her and heal you and blah blah blah, I was like, first of all, I'm getting this deck, I'm fresh, you know, out of just questioning Christianity, and you telling me to call on some other lady? I know she busy. No, I'm not calling on this lady for nothing. So I picked this deck up, and I never picked it back up again, because why you got me calling on people I don't know? I mean, cool, you know, her mans and them, big Osiris, not the little one. You know, I respect them all, but why you got me calling on these? These people might know me, but I don't know them quite yet, you know. So I really picked this deck up. Might have did one reading off of it and never did it again. Not only that, but it's set up a little bit different than what I'm used to. You've got the picture on the back, and then you've got this long paragraph here on the front. And you know, I guess you shuffle, pick a card, and you read it, and that's where you go from there. So this, to say this was my first oracle deck, boy, when I tell you I was very confused. It was insane. And then this deck, so again, like I said, there was a As Above deck, and then you have the So Below deck. I could only resonate with the So Below deck because the Above deck had things like, this is the element of air. Okay, so what am I supposed to do with this card? Samhain. Okay, what does Samhain mean? You know, it had so many things that it was just far beyond me. And I was just like, I'm not messing with that. So I have the So Below deck. And it just so happens that I feel like the artwork on these are somewhat similar. You know, definitely different. But like the painting, the art, the vibe are all, you know, complementary to a point. So you've got witches in the woods. You got a lady baking a cake with some ingredient. This is the Fool's card here. You know, it's definitely more down to earth, more modern. And it just so happened that these two decks go well together as far as, you know, artistically. So we're going to put them together today and see if they speak well with one another. So, sorry Isis, but I'm going to call on my people, my divine guides, guardians, and ancestors. And I ask them to give a reading or a word through you. Boom. Past life, present power. I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. So this is the picture that goes along with that. So you've got the hourglass. It reminds me of Aladdin. You remember when Jafar turned into a snake? And then you got the hourglass here. And then I think Aladdin was trying to climb out of the hourglass. That's what it gives me. And it says, past life, present power. As the soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intention that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities to you. Wow. This is very deep. And I don't know if y'all ready for that. But that's actually been something that, ooh, I don't know. I don't know what these guidelines looking like. That's crazy. Man, that was deep. I don't know. It's one of them things, like, if you know, you know. If you know about the soul fragments, if you know about, you know, having life experiences and, you know, traumas happening and parts of you fleeing or just checking out, like, nope, I'm not doing that anymore. If you were here, if you saw my last video, we were talking about traumas and not wanting to be hurt again. So you put up walls, you know, to quote unquote protect yourself. But then in those walls, you lock yourself in and you keep all great things that are supposed to come to you out. So when it talks about, you know, pieces of your past life, fragments of your soul, if you will, you know, that may have left and they're coming back to you, that's because you're starting to heal. That means you're starting to put the work in. That means you're becoming capable to do more and other things. So that's the best I can bring that into, you know, the 3D, if you will. So first card out is the 3 of Pentacles. Next, we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Ooh. One more. Oh. And you got the 2 of Cups. Oh boy. Okay. So, past life, present power. So I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Again, putting that work in. Because usually it's 3 people here that are coming together to work towards a common goal. But she's putting the work in by herself. And then if you look at this picture right here, it looks like the same woman, but time has passed. Her hair has grown out. She's got the same nose, you know, the same color hair, but time has passed. Her hair has grown out. She's already put, you know, she's already planted the seeds and she's starting to reap the harvest of her labor. You get what I'm saying? So again, you put the work in, you're healing. And that was the seed in order to grow and get bigger and better things. Again, going back to what the card says, you know, knowing that you are, it says, as the soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intention that all beings be healed and free. So when you put that energy into being healed and being free, you start to see the fruits of your labor. Cheers, baby. Cheers. Working side by side by the divine feminine. Getting that healing done. But also 2 people in agreement with one another. Going in the same direction. That integration. Ooh. I like that. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. I understand the message. But Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, just in case there are few that don't understand this, how can I better speak this in the physical? Getting the desires of your heart, being emotionally fulfilled, and that looks different for everybody. Sometimes you got to put the work in order to reap the rewards. And believe it or not, the more you heal yourself, the more you choose yourself, the more you put yourself first, the more you set proper boundaries, the closer you get to the things that you desire the most in life. And please understand, the divine feminine is a very healing energy. It's creative, it's artistic, it's also love, it's also leadership, believe it or not. Depending on your level of understanding, the divine feminine is an energy that has always been here, always been with us, in a supreme energy that has been neglected in most of us. That's why a lot of us women walking this earth are very masculine, because they forget to pour into that feminine energy. And then the type of feminine that they pour into and or express is not necessarily the quote unquote highest version. Absolutely no judgment, but those who have the strength to endure will reap the rewards. And that can literally go for anything, because bringing it back to the physical, putting the work in life, no matter what it is, you're going to reap the benefits of it. And don't forget to celebrate. Again, joining those two pieces of you. Every human being on this earth, whether you are masculine presenting or feminine presenting, has a divine masculine and a divine feminine on the inside of them. It is necessary. Right brain, left brain, up, down, as above, so below, so within, so without. Like the polarities, the dualities, we all have that. And the goal for us is to have that ebb and flow, to be able to tap into both sides at any given time. Okay, so don't think this is, I'm here for all the women. Don't get me wrong. I'm here for all the women for sure. But this is not some women's empowerment conversation. This is legitimately, tapping into that part of yourself that is more creative, that is more free, that might be a little bit more chaotic, and producing real fruit. Allowing that to guide you into the best parts of your life. In a sense of you're following your heart. In a sense of you're following your true north, if that makes sense. Okay. Again, like I said, y'all know my readings are short. I get my messages and get up out of there. You hear me? And so hopefully that resonated with y'all. Hopefully you fully understood what I was saying. If not, please comment on, go ahead and comment and let me know what it was that you didn't understand. And I will gladly message you back. I'm talking slow because I'm trying to make sure that I can sustain what I'm saying to you, because you might be seeing this video a year from now. I don't know. So I got to make sure that I'm willing to say that and make that commitment. So that's why I'm talking slow. But if you're honestly curious, like, I will definitely have the conversation with you. I don't mind. If you trolling, I'm not going to acknowledge you because I don't have that kind of time. Anyway, the point of all of this was for you guys to see how this work. Check out the artwork. And I really do hope, look at that. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed it. You see what I see from a certain perspective. Again, this right here would almost be the as above deck for me. And then pulling it down into the physical for myself to be able to understand, if that makes sense. Boom. All right. Once again, thank you so much for being here. Be good, be smart, be safe, and do the work. Love you guys. Check you in the next one.